Welcome back into Main Street Living. Now, lately, Cheryl Quincy, we've been hearing a lot about crypto, NFTs, and this place called the Metaverse. Have you guys heard of this?
Yeah, but do you feel like you understand all these things? Or,
No.
guys, does it sound like it's coming from another dimension? If you're feeling left behind, stay right there because we have co founder of White Sands Metaverse and Metaverse expert Adam Hollander here to break it all down for us. Welcome to Main Street Living.
Thanks for having me.
Hey,
Okay, let's start from the beginning. Give us the quick version. What exactly is the Metaverse?
So a metaverse is very simply a digital online world where you're going to be able to do a variety of things that you'd otherwise do in real life, only virtually. And so whether that be to meet people or play or interact or learn or conduct commerce, you could almost think of it to some extent like an extension of social media. And so 16, 17 years ago, at the rise of Facebook and Friendster and MySpace, people might have been skeptical and said, why would you spend your time on these websites talking to people? You could just call them on the phone or go and hang out with them at their house. And now you fast forward to 2022, this is a very important part of the way that we communicate, the way that we interact, the way that we meet people. And a metaverse really is an extension of that, where instead of going to a website where you have a profile picture, you're going to enter into a virtual world where you have an avatar. And you're going to be able to do a lot of the same things in terms of, walking around and meeting people and having discussions and, like I said, working, playing, learning, buying things or otherwise. But it really is going to be an inevitable extension of the internet and the way that we socially interact.
Wow, Adam, and you talk about buying stuff, right? Like the real estate market boom is crazy right now, and people are starting to buy real estate in the metaverse. So how does that even work, or what do you get?
So think of it like this. The same way that when you leave your house in the morning and then you go and live your life, and maybe you go to work, maybe you go play, maybe you go do stuff with your kids, maybe you go shopping, but you want to have a home to come home to at the end of the day, a place where you could put your art on the walls and move your furniture around and invite your friends over, and something that you feel like you can call home in the context of everything else that you're doing in your life. People are going to want to do the same thing and are already wanting to do the same thing inside of a digital world and inside of a metaverse. And so you can buy digital land or digital homes inside of these virtual worlds, and you can customize it. And so inside of White Sands, the metaverse that my partner and I launched about a month and a half ago, you can already go in. We've sold thousands of plots of virtual land, hundreds of these, very luxurious master planned mansion-like homes that are up on cliff tops. And people can enter into these homes. They can gate access and decide who can come in and who can't. They can build and customize what people can actually see when they walk onto that, plot of land or inside of that home. They're going to be able to customize furniture, art up on the walls, pets, vehicles that they can drive around the world. And this really becomes a place that they feel like they can call their own in the context of this, massively evolving digital world around them, where there are going to be thousands of interactive experiences and games and ways to play and learn and earn and otherwise.
Wow, this is just such a different way of life. I was looking at Quincy's expressions as you were talking and my own expressions because we're going, what? So how much does something like this cost? And why would somebody want to do this rather than spend money on something tangible like a real home?
We've entered a phase of, our digital lives of the internet where people are starting to care just as much about how they represent themselves digitally as how they do out in the physical world. And so you've seen a massive boom over the last year where you have, even major celebrities that are using NFTs as their profile images on Twitter or Instagram or social media. And they're using these as ways to represent their digital self. And people are using these same assets to join communities where they're meeting people from all around the world, where they're having physical and digital benefits and utility from the NFTs that they own. That is what's happening right now. And, a few years from now, I think you're not even going to be accessing these worlds through a traditional computer screen. You're going to be putting your VR headset on, and you're going to feel like you're actually immersed into this online digital environment where you can do all of these amazing things and, interact with these incredible experiences with millions of people around you. And the way that you represent yourself inside that digital world is going to feel important to you. And the home that you own inside of that digital world, where you can display art and trophies and customize it and invite people over, and the way that, you know, that interacts with your overarching experience is going to feel very personal to you, and already is today.
Wow. So we are running short on time, and I wish we had a little bit more time, but I have to ask you, like, why are people so anxious to buy into the White Sands? That's your tropical island getaway.
So we have built White Sands on top of a technology platform called NFT Worlds. There are 10,000 unique worlds that can be owned by people or companies or projects, where you can build just massive and relatively incredible experiences on top of them. And so if you've ever read Ready Player One, this whole concept of entering into a, you know, digital world where there are thousands of different worlds and experiences to go and sort of portal to and interact with, that's really what's happening here. And so this entire NFT Worlds ecosystem is built on top of the Minecraft engine, which already has 170 million people that are using it every single month. It's very accessible. It's something that people already understand how to use. They already have Minecraft installed across a variety of devices. And so what we've done with White Sands is we've created this, you know, immersive world where you can own land and these homes and customize your experience, but you're also going to be able to portal to these hundreds, thousands of other worlds on top of the same tech platform that have a standardized economic foundation with world tokens that, you know, allow you to have utility of the NFTs that you own from place to place. And so the reason people are excited about White Sands, you know, one, if you go to our website, whitesands.game, you can see that what we've built is pretty magnificent. We're really, really proud of the quality of these homes and this world that we've built. It is available for use right now. There's a lot of these metaverse worlds out there that have been talking for years about the fact that they're going to open, but they haven't. White Sands is already available today. I was just looking today at someone that built a roller coaster on top of their land, and it is a functioning roller coaster that people can walk up to and use. And I mean, it's just amazing, the fact that, you know, you have this level of creativity that people can already apply to a metaverse world.
Adam, I love your excitement here. I think Quincy and I are a little bit behind the times. All the information is on the bottom of the screen. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing your knowledge.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. All right. Well, Cheryl, clearly the metaverse is one way to see the impact and change in the world, right? And after the break, we're going to take a look at an impact of the Asian American Pacific Islanders and what they have in California. So we got more on the way. Stay right there.